Listen, listen, ladies and gentlemen, we got to discuss something involving Floyd, Kid Austin, Schofield. You already know I got my man Coffee to the World in the building with me. We're going to break it all down and what we will be discussing today. Kid Austin will be on the undercard of the Paul Chavez Jr. It's gonna be something special this Saturday. Make sure you tune in to Flight Sports TV. We will be having coverage for you all night long. Kid Austin will be looking to shock the world because as I have been looking through the tea leaves throughout ever since this fight has been announced, you have people saying that Tevin Farmer supposedly is the favorite in this fight. Tevin Farmer, a older fighter, age 34. He started boxing late. He said he started boxing, I think it's 17, 18, if I'm not mistaken. Um, this guy, 33 and 8, this guy's been knocked out twice. He's got 8 knockouts. He's a southpaw. A lot of people feel like this is a test for Kid Austin because he didn't fight Shakur Stevenson. We all know that fight was heavily, just heavily promoted, and everybody was anticipating that. Kid Austin is going to break this guy down, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not make no mistake about the situation. Kid Austin is undefeated, y'all. This man knocks people out. Let's just keep it 100. Let's keep it 100, y'all. Kid Austin is going to give you the science, you understand, and show you what it takes. All everybody want to tell Kid Austin what he needs to do, his adjustments and this and that. Ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna see the truth is in the pudding. Make sure you tune in this Saturday, y'all, because it's gonna be lights out and everybody will pay homage. I got my man Coffee to the World. I ain't gonna say nothing else. Coffee, what's going on with Kid Austin? What can the people expect? What's your predictions? Let's break it all down. It's Flight Sports TV.
Absolutely. Uh, Welcome, Flights. Appreciate this opportunity to come on Flight Sports TV, the number one shit in the streets worldwide. You on Flight Sports TV is serious. Before I get to talking about Kid Austin, Schofield, the most dangerous man on the planet, let me introduce myself to the world. For those that don't know, some know me by Coffee, which is short for Coffee to the World. Some know me by Never Anything Too Easy, the new clothing brand I got out that's shocking the world, that's coming across worldwide, which is why you shouldn't be rocking Nike and Puma and Adidas and Louis Vuitton, because that shit don't mean nothing, and them people don't care about you anyway. So go to Never Anything Too Easy.life. And then before this interview is over, I'm going to give y'all a couple more reveals, gems, and secrets that I got going on that's happening. A lot of your others know me by Nate, which is short for Never Anything Too Easy, off my best-selling book. What a lot of people didn't know, I wrote a best-selling book. It's called Never Anything Too Easy. But Kid Austin Floyd Schofield Jr., let's give big props to his father, Senior. People don't give his father enough credit. The best thing that could ever happen for Shakur Stevenson is for that fight not to go on. Because if that fight had went on, it would have been over with for Shakur Stevenson. His career would have been over. He already got fragile hands. He already fragile mentally on the taking fights and then ditching fights. Kid don't run from nothing. He never ran from anything. The hardest thing of Kid Austin's life, the hardest part of Kid Austin's life was when him and his father was homeless. That was tough. To make it through that situation, to make it out of that circumstance, and to be on this stage today is a blessing. They persevered, now they personally feared. I know people talking about Tevin Farmer and Tevin Farmer this and that. Tevin Farmer at age 24 couldn't do nothing with Kid right now. Tevin Farmer at age 20 can't do shit with Kid right now. If y'all see this man's workouts on Instagram, I know a lot of y'all go to his page and see his Insta story, his workouts. You see little segments, you see little clips of him working out. Those trainings that he doing is some of the hardest trainings on the fucking planet that I or yourself cannot do. And think about it, people. Those are just segments. He works hours and hours and hours, and then they give y'all little short segments and little clips of the footage. He have power in either arm. When y'all talk about what Kid also gonna do to Farmer, I just want Farmer to show up because he about to show the whole world why he Kid Austin Schofield. This shit is about to happen. It's about to be so dangerous. I'm so glad that people talking shit. I love the haters. It's motivation. I'm glad that Tevin Farmer started talking shit. I love the hate because in this boxing game, in that square circle, it ain't no joke. Out of Chicago, I boxed out of Chicago for about 14 years, and I ain't never saw nothing like Kid Austin in my life. I ain't never saw, and I watched Mike Tyson and Floyd Schofield, Floyd Mayweather. But this Floyd right here, not only have defense, not only have the bob and move and weave movements, but he just built different. When y'all hear people talk about who will win with 100 man versus a silverback gorilla, and everybody picked the silverback gorilla, right? You hear that all across the world. Who will win 100 man versus a silverback gorilla? Well, Kid Austin is the silverback gorilla. You can't teach this type of shit. It's a blessing. It's something that we ain't never witnessed before. I know y'all thought, okay. Well, I don't know about that, Coffee, because he ain't showed me nothing. I don't know what y'all watching. You must be living under a fucking rock. The training itself is legendary. The toughest opponent he ever faced in his life was being homeless. And his father got through that. Now Kid Austin is about to show the world why is he Kid Austin Schofield and why he about to shock the whole world and what's about to really go down. Because I can't even describe it in words what's about to happen. This shit that y'all about to see is about to be epic. Epic. And I love the fight game. I love boxing. If you know anything about Chicago, we talk boss shit and we love to fight all over, all across the board. But we ain't never saw nothing like Kid Austin. So shout out to his pops for doing this shit, man. And Shakur Stevenson, he saved your life. You should be on your knees worshiping Kid Austin Schofield, because had you got in that ring down there in that square circle with Kid Austin, it'd have been over for you. Your whole career would have been doomed. Because Kid don't, if you saw him when he fought that Mexican guy, remember when Kid fought that Mexican guy, they were slugging, going toe to toe? He didn't have to go toe to toe. He could have just, bob and weave and punch and stick and move. He want to show y'all the gladiator that he is. I ain't never saw nobody do those shit like that. I ain't never saw Tank. I ain't never saw Devin Haney. I ain't never saw Shakur Stevenson get in there and go toe-to-toe with one of them Mexicans that's a slugfest, and them Mexicans willing to put their heart on the line and even willing to die. Well, that wasn't no damn easy Mexican. That was a tough Mexican that would have gave your favorite fighters problems. Kid dismantled this dude, and that Mexican thought he was dead up in there. I promise you, if you ask that Mexican how was those punches come from Kid, he would tell you, I don't even know how I was still on my feet, because this motherfucker was hitting me one way and hit me another way, and I just couldn't do anything about it. Kid is the most dangerous silverback gorilla human being on this fucking planet. When you get in the ring with him, you're going to know, and I'm so glad this shit is going, and I'm so glad it's Tevin Farmer, because he's about to send a message through the whole boxing industry.
Shout out to Coffee, man. There will be a massive message sent to the boxing industry, the boxing world. I want to repeat your sentiments when you said the best thing that is going to come from this is that he didn't fight Shakur Stevenson. You're going to see, I'm hearing things coming from the camp. A point to prove. He's looking. I'm hearing statement time, y'all. I feel sorry for Mr. Tevin Farmer. And I want to hear everybody come back and pay the utmost homage to Kid Austin and Flight Sports TV this Saturday night when this is all over. Tevin Farmer, chalk him up, is over. The undefeated streak will continue. Make no mistake about the situation. 19-0. Just book it. You heard it here
And use
first
that
at Flight
same
Sports
energy
TV.
Use that same energy that y'all talked about when y'all say that Kid Floyd Austin Schofield pulled out the fight. He don't want to fight Shakur. He was scared. He ain't scared of shit. I tell you, the toughest part of his life was being homeless. The man survived homeless thanks to his father. his amazing father survived homelessness. All he got to do is just listen to his pops, listen to his pops. For the record, every young fighter, every young athlete, every young man, every child, male or female, this don't get talked about enough. Listen to your father. Fuck just Father's Day that they want you to celebrate. Father's Day is every fucking day. If you ain't listening to your father, you doomed to lose. I'm gonna say some shit that I know y'all don't want to hear, but I got to say it. I got to say it. This ain't nothing against the mothers. A mom carry a child for 8 or 9 months. Yes, that's a blessing, 8 or 9 months. A father carry a child wherever his age is. If it's 40 years in his balls, 50 years in his balls, 60 years for some of you educated motherfuckers in his lower extremities. He carried a child forever. Listen to your father. Whatever you do, don't miss the message. Listen to your father. Kid Austin is very successful because he listened to his father. If you go to basketball, Michael Jordan was successful because he listened to his father. SJA, for the championship Oklahoma that just won, listen to his father. LeVar Ball, his sons listen to his father. Deion Sanders, his children listen to his father. Don't get this shit screwed up. It's nothing against the women, but this United States will make you hate your father. Listen to your father. Kid Austin is about to shock the world. I got 2 sons that I ain't tell nobody nothing about. They going to the NBA. They call the Henry twins. The Henry twins. Mark my words, I'm about 6'4.5", 6'5". And the doctor said my son's gonna be anywhere from 6'9" to 6'11", and they point guards. They play for Warren High School. Do your research. So for all you podcasters out there, and you are getting the information first on Flight Sports TV, doing the Kid Austin Schofield fight, my sons are called the Henry twins, and you get your podcast ready, get your interview ready. They're gonna be #1 draft pick. Remember, I said it here first on Flight Sports TV. Kid Austin about to put on the show Friday. I hated it had to be Tevin Farmer because I like you, Tevin Farmer, but somebody got to get it, and you a boxer, and you know how this square circle shit go. Kid Austin about to shock the fucking world for those that don't know. But for boxers and tough motherfuckers around the world that know what type of person that is, you ain't never seen nothing like that. That's the silverback gorilla, Kid Austin Schofield. Watch out. Right. Shout out to his pops. Amazing. Floyd Sr.
Yeah, that's right, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Peace and love. If you want more news, updates, and more, make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports. We about to go live, too. Peace and love.